I'm sitting down with multi-talented, multifaceted goth icon Voltaire. You are involved in so many different projects, but I think one that's really interesting that you just worked on was a collection of kids' songs.
Spooky songs for creepy kids. I have a lot of fans now who have children, and they come up to me at shows and say, we love your music, our kids love your music, that we have to skip every other song because 3 is not really the right age to explain what a zombie prostitute is. So I thought it was time to make a record that I could give them, that they could play in front of their kids, and everybody would be more or less happy. I directed a bunch of the early MTV station IDs in the 80s, so these short films that I make are kind of a return to that. They're short, they're done in stop motion animation, they're weird as hell, and they're narrated by singers. So the 4 that I've done so far were narrated by Debbie Harry of Blondie, Richard Butler of the Psychedelic Furs, Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance, and the most recent one was narrated by Danny Elfman. The result is amazing. The film came out April 1st of 2010. And it's played in 57 film festivals since then and has won 9 awards and been nominated for 11 more. I make the films, and believe me, at 5 in the morning after animating for 2 days, that's when a T-Rex who's supposed to pick up a pterodactyl and eat it licks it like a lollipop. Or that's when some black ooze covers a doll and it grows antlers. That's when weird stuff starts to happen. I really, with this Chimeroscope series, try to get as close to the subconscious as possible. I really try to create this kind of dreamlike quality.
Tell me a little bit about Tales from Beyond the Pale.
They are produced by Glass Eye Pix, which is a horror film producer. Larry Fessenden from Glass Eye Pix asked me if I would create an animated opener for a radio show on the internet. Larry and I struck a deal where I would shoot a bunch of footage and give it to them, and they would be able to use it for that, and then I would keep shooting and edit it together, and it would become my 5th short. So my 5th short in what I call the Chimeroscope series of shorts. You can get a sneak peek of it at talesfrombeyondthepale.com. There's a little rat monkey skeleton who runs around getting into all sorts of mischief, and you can see some of that on their website, and there's so much more mischief that's been animated since then.